Hello everyone. This is another subnetting question. Okay. This time you are asked to choose two. Choose two answers from here. Okay. You are asked to determine the broadcast address and the last valid IP address of this IP network. This is an IP network. Okay. This is not a valid IP address. This is an address space, a network address. Okay, so you are asked to choose the last and broadcast address of this IP network. First thing you need to do is to determine the class of this IP. Of course, it's C. This is class C. It's class C. Now, what is this? This is a slash notation. Slash notation of 26 represents what? What's the full subnet mask of this? The subnet mask is 255.255.255.192. That's the subnet mask because this 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 bits, making 24 bits. And remember, 128 plus 64 will give you 192. So, which is 2 bits. 2 bits plus 24, 26 bits. That's why you are seeing this 22 here. Now, let's do our subnetting to discover the broadcast address and the last valid address from this. We must start from, okay? Sorry, before then, we need to determine our block size. The block size they use in subnetting this, okay? We say that this slash notation of 26 bits is this. So for you to know this, you need to 256 minus 192 for you to determine the block size they use, okay? So let's use our calculator here. 256 256 minus 192. Of course, it's 64. You can see that it's 64. This is the second subnet of this subnet. Okay, the first subnet started from 0 here. Next one is 64, and next one is 128. Okay, because 256 minus 192 will give you 64, which is the block size they use. 0, start from 0. 64 plus 64, 128. 128 plus 64. 128 plus 64, I think is 192. Okay? One. Okay? Which is 4 subnet. Okay? By the time you put another one, which is about 256, if you put another 64, you get this 256. Now, let's start. This is the first IP address on this. This is the first IP, valid IP on this. This is the first valid IP on this. And this is the first valid IP on this. Please, let's put, okay. Now, what is here again? Here, the last is 62. Okay, the last of this is what? 126. Okay, and the last of this one here is what? 191. 190. 190. Okay, and here is the last IP address here is 254. I think. Is it 254? Because the last one is, okay, so that is it here. So now, this is, okay, here 63, because the broadcast address is the next subnet is 64. Now, this here is 127. Here is 191. Okay. Of course, you can see that we have discovered what we are looking for. on this subnet is this 192.192.40.25.what 1. On this subnet 0, this is the first IP address here, and the last one is 62. The last one is 62, 192.40.25.62. Okay, and the next one, the broadcast address is 63, which the next subnet is what? 64. So now you can see that where we are looking for is this. We are looking for this subnet because is this, Abi? This is this here. So now let's see the first valid. This is the last IP address, which is 192.40.25.126. 126. Do we have it here? This is it here. This is it here. Okay. 192.40.25.126. So this is the last IP address from this subnet, which is this. This is the first. Okay, the broadcast address is this. This is the broadcast address 127, which is this. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Because the last is this. The broadcast address is this 192.40.25.127. That's the broadcast. The last valid IP is this. The broadcast is this. And the next subnet is this. This is the next subnet after the 64 subnet, which is this. The last IP address is this, which is option C. And the broadcast address is this, which is option D. Okay? This is the way to do it. If you like this video, do not hesitate to share. And I'll see you in the next tutorial.